Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy because we have been moving for 3 or 4 weeks now. What?
We have to do an intro.
Oh, for Pete's. We don't have to do it now. We don't have Space Mike with us.
Sure, but we have to do some sort of intro at some point.
All right. What do you want to do?
I don't know. We have to do an intro.
All right.
I mean, we don't have to do it now. The thing is, if we don't do it now, we're going to forget.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
The first color image snapped by Pluto.
That was hilarious, by the way.
What?
Because I hadn't seen the picture either. You're like, oh, it's this really amazing, remarkable. There's a dot. You can now see the dot.
A dot. Well, there were colors in the dot.
It could have been any dot. I'm just saying.
All right, you're going to say Hubble turns 25.
Yes, I am.
All right.
No, I'm going to put my earpiece back in so it doesn't look like I took my earpiece
Then you're going to
out
say,
already.
all right. Hubble turns 25. I'll say ion drives, and then you'll say I have an interview with
Yes.
Hannah. All right, ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is number 1. New Horizons snaps a color photo of Pluto.
Hubble turns 25.
I have another line right here.
And then I say other things, and it doesn't matter right now.
All right, here we
So
go.
glad we did that.
Try it. Try number 2.
Okay.
New Horizons takes a color snapshot. Oh no, what's the Kodak? What was the? It was the.
Polaroid?
Takes a Polaroid. Nah, that doesn't work.
But it's not a Polaroid.
It's not a Polaroid.
It's
all
not
right. Takes a what?
Kodachrome?
Kodachrome?
That was like Kodak's like.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
it was.
I'll stick with that.
3.
There's 3. New Horizons takes a color snapshot of Pluto.
I almost said Horizons. Dang it!
4. New Horizons takes a color photo of Pluto.
Hubble turns 25.
Aerojet Rocketdyne working on some ion drives.
And I've got an interview with Hannah Kerner from SEDS.
Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now.
Is that her name? Yes, it is. Apparently, I can't even call James by the right name, so I just figured I should double check. Oh, Jack. I'm so sorry, James.
Really? You did that in all caps? We used to stream on YouTube, but A, no one really watched it, and B, the latency was so high that it was silly. So why would we stream on YouTube? In fact, this is
It wasn't live when it was live.
This is the first show in a long time that we have not streamed on YouTube. Okay, To Wicked says, the show has ended, the votes have counted. Tars has 8 votes, Major Tom Marr, which by the way I would have overruled anyhow,
Yep.
has 4 votes, and Tomorrow-Nator, Gertie, Jom, and TomorrowBot have 3. In conclusion, I have power, and I choose, actually I'm going to go with the people. I did like Tomorrow-Nator, and I liked John. I thought those were both hilarious, but the community did say Tars, and so we are going to go with Tars. I do love that Wicked admitted openly, he's like, you have no power, we just did this for fun, now Ben Credible will choose. Because that's how it really goes. I'd be like, yeah, I know that's what community said, but I like this one better. So all hail Tars, the new bot of tomorrow. There you go.
All right.
Vax, I'm super excited to have Vax in studio, although...
The studio's got to be better than this, though.
I'm sorry for yawning, guys. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I need more oxygen.
I can't believe I said Jack Harkness, you guys. I'm so... I can't even...
Oh, and why is your hair like this today?
Because it is the anniversary of the discovery of DNA.
Right, so you've got the little double helix thing going on in your hair.
Yeah.
See?
Ah.
Science is happening on this show.
Oh, goodness.
Tars the trivia bot. But he still says Space Kit Cast, so what's up with that?
Oh, well.
I mean, it's not that hard to go /Nick Tars Kind of expected it to happen in real time, Colton. A little disappointed. A little disappointed. A little disappointed. All right. Yeah, we should call the bot to Wicked. So there you go. It was a slightly rough show. We're tired because we've been moving for 3 weeks straight. We broke Dutta, and then even after he was done, we kept moving stuff because we couldn't. You can't just stop life to move. So we've been taking every free moment we have after work, and we get back here at what, like 7, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Did you want to show off your new toy?
Nope. I was just taking it off of Do Not Disturb.
Did you want? Why not?
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we get home around 8-ish.
We get home around 8-ish.
We're hungry and we're tired and we don't want to do anything. And
Hungry
so
and
a lot of
tired,
times
but
we
we're
didn't.
still like, all right, well, we have to go move all of the lights now. We have to go move all of the blah blah. We're not done yet either, right? We still have all the foam to move, obviously. So actually, while I've got you guys here, let's do some stuff here.
Oh,
You're gonna
this would
need
be awesome.
You're gonna need to tell me.
Put Dutta on the big TV so you can talk to us. That's hilarious. I love that idea.
Oh, he can do
actually.
that. He could put
Yeah.
Dutta up there. Yeah, that's totally possible. Dutta, do it.
Oh, it's like a screen in screen.
But I have no microphone, so you can't hear me anyway. So.
Oh wait, no, we can make that happen.
I'm
Hang on,
pretty sure.
we have that power.
Just speak louder, Stooge.
What?
There you go.
Now, hang on.
Oh my God, it's Betty.
Ah! And a wild Betty appears. Oh, goodness gracious.
Number 3. I don't know if it'll work this far away, but there you go.
Yeah,
And now there's a microphone here somewhere.
well.
So,
Now I guess I actually have to listen to what I'm saying, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
so I'm thinking of moving the set over to here.
Vax, this is going to be so much fun. Also, we need to make sure that you say hi to Paul while you're at work.
Whew.
How did Ben get in Dutta's apartment?
Teleportation is actually a thing.
Yeah, you want the other camera. Is that what you're doing? Is that what that's supposed to mean? He can't see you when the camera's not on, so you just...
The camera's on, he can see me.
Ugh.
He can see me.
what
So,
I'm saying.
you know what we should do? We should do the new standing. No one remembers this.
No, let's not do that again.
Well, it was awesome.
Yeah, let's not
So
do that again.
I was thinking of moving everything this direction. So all right, I'm going to give you a quick tour. I'm going to go around in a circle here.
All right.
All right, so I'm thinking of moving everything over here. Here's the corner, so we'll kind of stick the HD TV over there. Then we'll be kind of sitting in front of that. Although we'll be pretty low, so now that I look at that, I'm not sure that's going to work at all.
Yeah.
But look at how well that actually works, like just with the blinds, because it blocks out enough of the light. Then there's all.
Sure, but it's also rainy today, so it's not always that.
All right, that's true.
dark.
That's true. So there's the existing. This is where we're at right now.
my
So
kitchen's
the other thing I
terrible,
could do
you
is
guys.
just stick foam up there. Right. This is the thing. That's the thing we were going to put trinkets on, and we totally did, and then it looked awful. And then there's this thing over here, which is a giant closet, but it has those rolling doors, and I'm using it as a store crap here place. So what I could do is I could drop some of those lights inside of there, and we could actually do a split set where the Space News is done in one section and the interviews are done in another section, so we don't have to reset anything. We just get up from one area to move to the next. It is kind of creepy to have Dutta on that screen.
That's all right. I didn't realize that Hannah was on the screen, and then I saw some waving off the side of my hand or side of my face, and then I saw that it was her. Man, our kitchen looks terrible right now. Oh, and all those boxes just sitting there. Oh, it's
yeah.
awful. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's so bad. I'm so sorry. Don't put Dutta in the closet.
Yeah, please don't put that in the closet.
We just got him out of the closet.
That's not how you thought the set was laid out?
Hey now.
Well, the old set wasn't. The old set was different.
Oh yeah,
Right?
the old set was,
Although the
Go-
old set was like this,
Different.
it went
It went,
that
yeah.
way.
So the old set was we sat in the dining room.
It was living room off this way, from where the TV is,
Yeah,
and then I was in the bedroom
the guest bedroom.
over there.
Yeah, you were. So
there.
yeah, and this looks way better when we put the lights on it. I was really depressed when we first powered up.
That was
It
really
looked awful,
bad.
and I was like,
Oh, it was really bad.
it still looks like bad Community. Like the old set looked decent. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
This just looks like Community Act. I mean, what the hell? But I mean, it's way better than what we had without that, because it looks really bad without that, because I got a ton of gear back there.
Oh, Destructor 1701 thought that there was a solid corner behind the TV.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, there is not. No.
No,
there's
this
not.
wall is just a floating wall back there.
It might be kind of cool to do something like, go to the other camera for a second. So, you have one job, Dutto. God. So it might be cool to put something get a board that kind of goes from the floor to the top of the wall, but then put it kind of at an angle behind these
I don't know,
areas.
it's not that obvious. 1701's, it's not that obvious. So, yeah, it's a floating wall.
It's a
weird.
floating wall. You're weird.
Yeah. Aw. Dad DPG just left the chat room. I'm guessing that was Dad Dog.
Goodbye, Dad Dog. Dada is wounded.
Dada is wounded.
I'm not. It got better.
More emotionally than physically. If you happy?
Yeah, I still have like marks.
I hear
on
it
my
raining
finger.
again.
Oh,
That's
look,
weird.
I have my scratch.
So,
Nice.
actually, the solution is to get a real studio space. The problem is right now we are funding all of the Space Pods through our live show. So while we have the Space Pod Patreon campaign, it's only going to bring in about $200 this first month, and that's 2 shows worth. There are 5. We're now up to 5 shows per week, so that's not even close to enough. So, yeah.
That's right. We added Jared this week.
Yep, we added Jared. Like, in front of a wooden wall with super chrominance turned on. I don't know what that...
I'm pretty sure that's a door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a door too, actually.
with the camera, like, right here.
What do you think about the Planetary Resources t-shirt fundraiser? I like the idea. I'm not madly in love with the t-shirt, but I really like Planetary Resources, so I'll still probably buy one.
Go PRI. Yeah, Planetary Resources is kind of awesome.
What is it? Go Centaur?
Go Atlas. Go Centaur.
Go Centaur.
That one.
Yes. Space Cadet 88. If Ben arranged it, I love the split screen on CRS-6 launch. Yes, I do run the entire webcast. Everything you see is...
Yeah, Jared had a space pod this week. Lisa, come on now.
Come on, Lisa.
Slacker.
God.
We all watch your space pods.
You need to watch... you need to be more of a community team player, Lisa.
Oh, no, that's just mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Lisa.
no,
Scolding
No, don't be.
Lisa.
He's just a jerk. Don't mind him.
Yeah, I am.
She needs to learn.
Oh, wow.
Ben is a jerk.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you.
Actually, so we've got Vax on next week. We should bring Lisa on the following week. I think that one's open. The second.
No.
Lisa, are you available April 9th to come on the show?
Brooklyn.
I don't know what we'll talk about, but it'll be with Carrie Ann.
Ah, yay! You only needs a t-shirt to fund Vulcan? A, hilarious. B, they may not be calling in Vulcan for much longer.
Yeah.
No sleep till orbit.
Yeah, which, I mean, I like. Cop Sub t-shirts. Yeah, we need some Cop Sub t-shirts, man. Look, you made her hide. You mean May 9th? Is that what you're talking about? May the 9th? For
May-
Lisa?
Hang on, I have a thing.
Yeah, I see this.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I need to do a thing. The day job calls.
I believe so. Cool. Then Lisa's free on May the 9th. Everyone heard it. Everyone is a witness now. Ever get in contact with anyone from Planet Labs? Not that I'm aware of, Helldesk. Oh, you didn't know? Sorry, wrestling. Don't mind me. After Patreon contributions, what percentage of your personal income goes into the show? Great
A
night.
large.
2208. I wouldn't even know what the percentage is. It just does. It just does.
That's your
I mean, there's the personal expenses, of course.
about 1/6.
Okay, there you go. He can answer that
It
question.
varies.
But he can't answer May 9th. That's awesome.
All right, what's the question? What's the question?
May 9th. Is that what you were intending for Lisa to come on?
Yeah, did I say April 9th?
Most likely.
Yeah, I meant May 9th. May the 9th.
Yes, she's available.
Great.
Yeah, so there you go. 22,008. 22,000?
22,000.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be really far off in the future? Eh?
We have been to Seattle. We actually did the Planetary Resources final Kickstarter campaign thingy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we were up there doing that stuff.
It was awesome.
Hey, what time is it?
3:16.
16.
Doesn't your computer tell you?
No, mine was a little screwed up.
Yeah,
I wasn't
right
sure.
there.
Wasn't sure what
Right
the time
there.
zone was. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. 3:17 now. Anyone going to the Space Access Conference in Phoenix? Hoping Space Mike goes so you can meet him. I believe Space Mike does try to go every year because he is pretty much right there. So
He's
he has
right there. So
very little excuse to not go.
Yep. Dutta is excited and he doesn't know it yet. You know what Dutta is getting for lunch today?
What am I getting for lunch today?
He's getting something from the cheese sandwich shop.
Yay! That is exciting.
That
It
actually.
is exciting.
I provide people fuel. That's true. I do.
Test your smarts. Number 1. Who is the first Saudi Arabian?
Arabian?
Let's try that again.
All right.
Who was the first Saudi Arabian woman in space?
Who was the first person to land in spacecraft after spaceflight? Okay. And then what country's space agency is Subarco? And what propellant did V2 rocket use?
V2.
Okay. Number 1, I have no idea. Number 2, who was the first person to land in a spacecraft after spaceflight? Not Yuri Gagarin because he parachuted out. So
Yep.
who was number 2?
I don't know.
Number 2.
What was the first spacecraft to come down with humans in it? Wait, to pilot it?
Wait.
First person to land in a spacecraft after spaceflight.
What was the first person to land?
That would have been STS-1, wouldn't it?
I guess.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
If you're saying land.
If you're saying control where the landing is.
He didn't say pilot, he just said land.
Land. So do you consider
So
a
first person to
Soyuz
land
a
in a
landing because it does hit land?
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's the
To
literal
Wicked,
sense of the word.
Seriously, be clear.
Yeah, these questions are terrible. I don't know who.
They're terrible
These are
questions.
terrible questions. I'm just saying.
The general consensus is Shepard. The general consensus is
But
ethanol.
Hang on. Do you consider water land? Is that a landing? Right. So I mean, at that point, the first vehicle to actually go back to land, those vehicles splashed down.
Right.
They didn't land. So
then, yeah,
the
at that
Russian
point-
vehicle, the second Russian vehicle, because you wouldn't parachute out of the second one, hopefully, would be the first one to land.
Right.
But they
Well,
did-
yes,
A
it's called a
watering?
water landing.
It's called splashdown.
Yeah.
Actually.
Dutta just
And
wants
I
the
like how
answer to be
Wicked is
ST.
like totally.
Well, no, it's
Okay.
it's not that I want the answer to be shuttle. It's that
You're a
the
shuttle hugger. No,
was-
we get it.
No,
the shuttle
Wicked
was
said
the first-
splashdown is landing.
But that-
Wicked said splashdown is landing.
But that's not land. That's water.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, all right, hang on. We need to define landing.
Says the person who posted the question.
Define landing.
Discharger 1701, you are correct. Alan Shepard is not a Saudi Arabian woman.
That
An
is true.
instance of coming down or bringing something to land, either from the air or from water.
Ooh.
So
it has to
technically-
be on land unless you meant
Technically,
a splashdown.
the landing would have been when they took the vehicle from water to land.
In which case nobody would be in it.
If no one was in it, then that would have been the landing. Otherwise, from space to water is not a landing.
So it would have been space shuttle.
Is it or
Or no, they.
It is also a level at the area of the top of the staircase between one flight of stairs and another. So
Yeah,
if a
the landing,
spacecraft
everybody knows
ever
that.
went between two staircases,
two staircases
that could also be considered a landing.
if they were on a landing? Well, but after spaceflight, only after spaceflight.
Only after space.
That was that. At least that part was specific.
Yep.
Ironically, it was
So,
the first person to
look,
land in a spacecraft
just because
after spaceflight.
just because you use the word wrong doesn't mean you're actually right. So the
just
use
saying.
of the word is on land. So otherwise it's a splashdown, which means the crafts that went into water first, if there was no one in it, then that is not a landing. It doesn't actually land until it hits land.
What country's space agency is Suparco? Or Superco? Or Sup Arco?
So Wicked thought he answered the question correctly, but inadvertently answered his own question wrong because he doesn't understand what land is.
X-15 landed prior to shuttle, yes, Badger legs, but that was not space flight. That was air flight.
Oh, but now we have to define the boundary of space.
I'm just saying.
For Pete's sake.
Oh, for a PhD.
I need to swap the fiber cables. That's broken.
Sure.
It is weird to have Dutta on the screen behind me.
Is it?
He's like overlooking everything.
Yes. That is what he does. That is his job, actually.
No, my job is to direct everything.
No, your job is.
You have to overlook it.
I think your job is technically button pusher.
There's a lot I have to overlook here, trust me.
Well, he is taller than both of us, so he does still technically overlook us.
X-15 pilots were given astronaut wings, though. So yes, now we have to define in order. See, to Wicked, your question sucks because you didn't consider that landing
But you didn't
in
say
water
astronaut.
isn't
You
landing.
said person after space flight. Specifically space flight.
Not becoming an astronaut based on 62 miles or 100 kilometers.
Actually, you know what? He also was specific to say spacecraft, not plane.
Yes.
But
Spacecraft
spacecraft.
after space flight. Those are
Shuttle.
two very specific words.
STS-1. And I can't remember
Spacecraft. Well, no, because a Soyuz is a spacecraft. And if a Soyuz, so keep in mind, it doesn't have to like land like an airplane. It just has to hit land. So from space to
long
land is
as it
still a
parachutes
landing,
and
which
hits
means it parachutes in, it lands, which means it likely was a Soyuz craft that did the first landing,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah. That's how I'd do that.
I mean, if we're going by the way the word works,
Yep.
just saying.
I'm all for using English as the definition for the words that we use.
Badger legs, that's true. Orbit does not define space. You can fly to the moon and back without ever reaching orbit. Yep. So then we have to define the boundary of space, which has changed throughout the years. So where did that boundary, this gets...
Yeah, but okay, so people are going back to Yuri Gagarin, except that Yuri Gagarin was not in the spacecraft after spaceflight,
Right, he parachuted out.
away from the spacecraft.
So he was not
So
in the craft when it landed.
Yuri is right out.
Yuri's out. So it is not Yuri Gagarin.
Random Finn, isn't Dutta the George Jetson of tomorrow?
I'm not even sure how to take that.
Spacely
Space Cadet,
sprockets.
I don't believe there are any X-15s that have gone to 100 kilometers. There's no atmosphere for them to work in. No.
Sure, yeah, his craft landed, but the question was, who was the first person who landed in the spacecraft?
To
The word
Wicked,
in
I'm
is
telling
very-
you, this question is terrible. You either you did this on purpose and you're an evil person, or you
Which
are
we know that to be true,
foreboding-
so there's that.
You're foreboding from asking these questions again. One of the two. I don't
But
know.
landing on water, the thing is that if landing on water was not a different thing, we would not have a different word for it. but we do. We call that a splashdown. Therefore, if you're talking about landing, you need to be specific about it being on land.
Oh my God! It reached 106 kilometers. It did, in fact, go to the universally
107.8.
The one I see at Apogee is 106.01.
That was July 1963. There was another one August 22nd, 1963. That went to 67 miles.
Yeah, this is the first one though, right?
Correct.
Flight 90.
Correct.
Holy crap! I did not think.
Vax Headroom says, I don't want any of you to ever work on my requirements definitions team. Are you kidding? We would be amazing.
It would be. You know exactly.
You would get
You know exactly what you were getting. There would be no question.
Yes.
Landing on land is called a touchdown.
It's called a touchdown.
Still landing.
Don't they touch down as part of the landing process?
Hannah is no longer in the room.
Hannah's right out.
Is that they killed the X-15 so it didn't show up Mercury, huh?
I'm just saying.
X-15 spacecraft.
I am a wordsmith. I can't spell worth crap, but I use a lot of words. That was hilarious when Hannah was like, it used to be a huge pain in the butt. And I was like, that didn't just happen.
I guess the key with the X-15 is I didn't realize that it had reaction control thrusters because I knew it had aero surfaces, but what good are those going to do you in space?
Well, they knew that it wasn't going to be any good when they started getting into higher altitudes, so they added the RCS thrusters in order to be able to.
Badger Leg says the act of landing on land is called a touchdown. And I would argue that when you do a crash landing, you do more than touchdown. Therefore, crashing and touchdown are part of the landing process.
Yes. It's still landing.
Both are landing.
Look, you guys can argue what you think the word is. We defined the word using its real definition, and it does not encompass water. I mean, other than going from water to land.
It's not called watering. It's called land.
Right. I mean, the definition is very clear. So you can argue till you're blue in the face. That is not the definition of the word. You can use it wrong all you want, like when Dragon docks to the International Space Station. It is not docking, it is berthing. So you can use it wrong and say, well, I think the word sounds stupid, and I think it should be this way because that's what I'm used to. That's fine. You can do that, but you're still wrong.
And to Wicked, your rest on another surface could not include water because you're not resting on the surface. Your buoyancy provides lift to keep you above the surface.
Destructor 1701, I'm so sorry. I sucked up your question hardcore. It was ridiculous.
So, Badger Legs, does Falcon 9 land on its platform? That was not land, so that would be...
Technically, no.
Well, it never has yet, so we don't have to worry about
splashdown.
that. And the next time is going to be tried on land, is it not?
No, I don't know that.
So, I mean...
I don't know.
That's what Gwen said. So, at the symposium, that was in Colorado.
Yeah, I'm just going to choose not to continue that conversation.
Point is, it's crashed into the platform a number of times.
Details matter, Chris. Details matter.
Details always matter.
Details do, in fact, matter. For example, I hate this wall.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch Carrion squirm a little bit.
So, Mini Stoge is not wrong, who says, technically, the definition of a word can change according to the way people use it. Languages evolve, that is true. However, the definition of this word has yet to change, so there you go.
Well, there's the connotation of a word, and then there's the denotation of the word. So the connotation of the word could be used in an acceptable way, as in water landing, for instance.
Or Falcon Punch.
Or Falcon Punch.
Hashtag
However,
Falcon Punch.
The denotation would be the way that it is defined versus the connotation, which is the way it is usually used. Those are two different things.
Yeah, X-15 was the first space plane.
And we have
Well,
two different words for them.
I still have to question that because the X-15's time in space was a function of its air flight.
Okay.
And the reaction control thrusters were added as an afterthought in order to be able to prevent loss of control during the weightless portion of its parabolic arc, while the shuttle was put into orbit to fly into space.
You're giving me the definition for land. You need to give me the definition for landing. Because that is the word that is up for grabs, not land itself.
And just like that, I've chosen that we are done with this conversation. Punch! Punch! What way do I need to go? I don't know why I enjoyed that. Oh my God, now you're just using the chat room to get around. Ugh. All y'all. I think we're done. Are we done? We haven't opened. Oh, you know what? I haven't done a shout out to everyone. So here we go. So Fireman17, we know you're not here. Tars, I don't know why your name hasn't changed yet. I expect more from you. But Space KitKats, who is now Tars. Bencredible is me. Bencredible the Great is what my name should have been.
Sure.
Bencredible the Great.
I'll go with that.
To Wicked, you're to blame. You're to blame for this After Dark. To Wicked. He was like, let me just roll that grenade in there and see what happens. That'll be fun. Duta, thank you for all of your help. Carrie Ann, thank you for being you.
Sure.
Thank you for not killing Ben.
Helldesk?
in his last.
Yeah, I've been thanked for that more than once this week.
What? I am amazing. I'm Incredible the Great. Helldesk, welcome back. Thank you for being an active member of the show. Mini Stoge, why is it mini? Are you like tiny and we just like can't see it on camera? Where does the mini come from in your username? But welcome back and thank you for doing the space pods. They're amazing. We love them a lot. Chris Radcliffe, regular member on the show and viewer of the show. Is it the whole Radcliffe clan? Your username should be Radcliffe Clan if it's all of you. Welcome back. PSN, welcome back. Shroopstrek, welcome back. Trebles, welcome back. Vax Headroom, welcome back. And I'm excited to talk about Sea Dragon next week. Wet Melon, welcome back. Adrian, welcome back. Amur Tiger, welcome back. R3, welcome back. Aspen, welcome back. Badger Legs, welcome back. Big B, it's kind of like Big Benny. Welcome. I don't recognize your username / I haven't. I represent the Radcliffe Guild. I didn't quite do that right. Binary 1011011. Welcome back. Check Disc. Welcome back. Welcome back for Check Disc.
Welcome?
Welcome back because I've run that command 9 million times back in the day. Chris DM. I'd welcome you, but I gotta DM you first. Citizen 03, 10, 11, 84, 98, 99, welcome to the show. When you log in, you can put your own username on that very first screen, but right above the connect button, you can type in whatever you want to say there. You don't have to just be a nameless citizen. You can be if you want to be. Citizen Rock, welcome back. CompuVet, welcome back. Connor, I believe Connor is a new, what is going on?
It's a meeping angel.
Oh God.
Turn that
amazing.
around.
I'm going to retweet that because that is incredible.
Everyone needs to hit Carrie Ann's Twitter account right now because that is something that that's too
Yeah,
bad.
you're never going to see that.
Hang on. I know this is good enough where I'm going to get up off my lazy butt and move this camera because that's amazing. I'm blown away by that. Did that actually focus, by the way? Felt like it missed.
Wait, let me do this. Wow.
There, is that better?
That is a meeping angel, people.
That is funny. And we welcome Betty Rubble, everybody.
All right, what else have we got? All right. Let's see here. Maybe we should call the new chat room thing Meeping Angel. Are you gonna giggle, Luke?
There it is.
Here's the best part. If you play back her giggle to her, she will giggle to her giggle.
Peach does that.
Allow me to see if I can find this. We tried once more. My creator studio here. Video manager. There's a snort coming soon.
It hurts. Why do you hurt me like that? I hate you.
Did you try turning her off and turning her back on?
I hate you so much.
That's our show. She'll be in this loop for a while, so we'll just let her keep going. And you don't? No? Nope. All right.
It's a good thing we already did a close or an open.
We already did the open.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it hurt?
I hate you.
Ew!
Yeah.
Giggle tears. Oh my God. So, yeah, submit. This is, we'll just cut.
Several hours later.
Oh my God. We'll just cut this part of the segment out and just simply submit her giggling.
That's a space pod.
Oh, Lisa, here's the best part. We recorded this. All I need to do to get her back into a giggle loop is play this very recording back to her, and she will laugh at herself laughing. I have a video, I don't know where it is, where I recorded her laughing, and then I had her play it back. I recorded her laughing at her recording of her laughing, which I played back, and we got it like 3 layers deep of her laughing and giggling at all. Oh my God, it was epic.
Laughception.
The laughception. You all right now?
No.
No. Is it my fault?
Yes.
It's all my fault?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The giggleception. All right, I think we're done, people.
Yes, the face painting video to Wicked.
Now,
the face
now I
painting
know
video.
now I know which video he's talking about.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know how to find it, though.
Ben Credible got his face painted.
I've got a rocket.
He got a rocket on the side of his face. Yeah, I don't know how to find it either.
I'm not going to be able to find it.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. I think it's food time. We out, kids. Thank you. We'll see you next week. And I think you'll see the set improve a little bit week after week. Right, Dutta?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. See you, kids.